All right, family. What's the safest occupation in the music business? Which one is it? Is it rapper, artist? Is it producer, beat maker? Is it management? Is it label? Okay, is it marketing? I see a lot of beat makers slash producers. I see a lot of artists that want to be Kanye, a lot of artists that want to be Dre, right? And what I mean by that, they want to be artist slash producer. Okay? It's 2023. All right? You got to remember, the climate is different than it was 25, 15, 30, 35 years ago. The safest place, obviously, is being a beat maker, producer, etc., songwriter, etc. Well, let me backtrack on the songwriting part, because the songwriting can get you in trouble, right? We have artists that are not. We have artists that are not what they say they are, and this can attract unwanted attention. You can attract unwanted attention by your pen game. Okay? What I mean by that, let's say you are a songwriter and you're rapping about the ladies and how good you are in the bedroom, right? What's going to happen? When you go do your shows, they're going to be throwing their garments on stage at you. They want to see. They're going to be at the hotel waiting to lay up with you and all of that, right? Am I right? Okay. Let's say you get on your pen game and you start talking about, you get on the mic and you start talking about how tough you are. You start talking about what kind of sticks you got, what kind of switches you have, right? Guess what's going to happen? You start talking about how much your chain costs, right? You start talking about what you got in the stash. You start talking about who you smoked or allegedly smoked, right? Guess what's going to happen when you go do your show versus the guy that's rapping about the chicks doing that show? Instead of women showing up at the show, it's going to be dudes showing up at the show, seeing if you're really about that. It's going to be real street savages that want to test their street savage on you. You wasn't thinking about that, was you? When you go do a show, when you get back to your hotel, unlike the R&B guy, unlike the lady rapper or a dude that rap about the women in the bedroom game, it's going to be dudes at your hotel waiting on your tour bus to pull up so they can put some holes in it. Right? You talking about messing with people, baby moms and all that. Oh yeah? Well, let's see about if my baby moms is at your hotel when you come to town and see what happens. Okay? Remember this. If you're about that life, you're about that life. Put it in, by all means, you know what comes with it, put it in the pen game. I don't recommend it at all, but the thing I want to get across to everyone is that if you're going to rap about it, be about it. If you know the consequences of the streets, go ahead. But remember what comes with it. And I see that a lot of cats are not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I tell people, all the young dudes all the time, all the young cats all the time. I put my unk hat on and I say, okay, you want to write, you want to rhyme, whatever. Make sure you rhyme about something you know. I don't care if it's you a chef. Whatever it is, rap about what you know. Because yes, you can come from the impoverished neighborhoods, right? Yes, you can come from no family and all of that, right? Things affect people different ways, okay? But you can get on the mic and express these things without putting the savage part in there. You can get on the mic and talk about how your mom had to go out and work 3 jobs just to get you a bowl of Captain Crunch, right? You can get on the mic and rap about these things, how the man at the street tried to mess with your sister, right? You can get on the mic and talk about these things and how they affected you and your mental and your family without talking about the gunplay part of it, without talking about slapping people and all of that. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I just had to make this message. Hopefully it reaches somebody that think they're artists, They see people getting away on social media with running their mouth. You have the Charleston Whites of the world that get out there, they get on the cameras, on their phones, get on live, and talk mad trash about people and expect no comeback. And then they surprise when people show up to their shows. And you got the Soldier Boys of the world jumping out of vans with their friends and all of that. And you act surprised like, whoa. No, it's too late. You have to watch what you say. You cannot get in front of these cameras, even though I know it's a social media world and everybody thinks they're tough and all of that. You see what happened to the one YouTuber that were playing pranks. Sometimes the pranks go a little, everybody's not playing. They go a little bit too far. The pranks go a little bit too far. Everybody's not playing. And what I'm trying to do is save you from any problems. This is actually for the younger cats. I'm pretty sure most of my older producers and beat makers already know this. If you made it to your 30s, your 40s, and your 50s, you've seen people come and go. The ones that run their mouth and all of that and act tough, they don't last long, right? So if you do choose the profession of beat maker / rapper, producer / rapper, whatever, what you want to do is make sure that you're rapping about what you know about, if you actually live that, okay? Because most people can tell, but some people really can't tell. Like I just had a video on my other channel about BTV Savage, the young man from Texas. Unfortunately, he found himself in a situation where dudes wanted to rob him in his own home, right? Come to find out, during the police investigation, this guy was an Army vet or something like that. He wasn't about that like that, okay? He grew up with a mom that really, really loved him, okay? Now, look what he put his family through, all right? He went on social media, went on Vlad TV, and said all these things when he just could have been quiet. But they were already on him anyway, and I guess it agitated the situation. But you don't have to go through any of that if you be true to yourself on who you are. And if you have true talent, no matter what you're talking about, people will gravitate towards you, okay? They will gravitate. You will find your audience, and they will gravitate towards you. I'm trying to save you, man. There's no need for you to get out here and talk about you running off on your coke plug or your pill plug and all that. And there's no need for none of that, okay? Because you can have mistaken identity, right? Oh, that's the guy that ran off. Oh, is that the same guy that ran off? Okay, we gonna see him at the Circle K and circle back. You don't want none of that, son. If you're going to do the rap game and the production game, stick to what you know, all right? Like I said, last time I seen a producer or just actually a producer or a music production or beat maker, whatever you call them, that got into something that was deadly was Scott LaRock, R.I.P. Okay? Boogie Down Productions. That was what, 85, 86 that happened? You rarely hear about producers and beat makers getting in hardcore beefs. Yes, beat makers and producers, they may get into a scuffle once in a while. Like, who was it? I don't know. Somebody got slapped. I don't know. I forgot. That was in the late 90s, early 2000s. But allegedly stealing the style, right? From Dipset or something like that. One of the producers of Dipset. Okay? If you know who that was, put that in the comments. But anyway, you can keep your dignity and still make money for your family if you stay true to yourself and do not disrespect anyone on any level. Because there will always people out there that are willing to check you on that. And there's one thing I tell people all the time that want to be tough guys and all of that. My dad always told me from an early age, there's always someone better than you.